Hey, do you guys ever wonder why some businesses in your local area are always at the top of the search results for the services that you're providing? Well, I'm going to show you exactly why that takes place. Some of these businesses follow the rules of SEO, they do all the stuff they need to do, and I'll show you what those are in an example right here. That way you can possibly copy them, everything that they do, so you can compete or possibly even overtake them in your particular area. Let me show you what I'm talking about. What up there, guys? Izzy here once again with Do-It-Yourself Junk Removal SEO, where I go here online and I teach junk removal business owners, dumpster rental companies, and even small business owners, teach them how to build up their own SEO optimized websites, how to teach them some of the stuff so they can do their own SEO, which will save them thousands and thousands of dollars in advertising costs by getting their business and their services found on where people are looking all the time, Google. And today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I focus mostly on junk removal, dumpster rental. I work with a lot of asphalt paving contractors, but with my channel, I've noticed I'm starting to get some people in other industries because, in all honesty, everything I teach about SEO will work in just about any industry. I don't care if you're a bounce house rental company, if you are a dentist, if you are a concrete contractor, all the stuff of SEO works for every industry. So a while back, so a couple weeks ago, somebody was asking about pressure cleaning, pressure washing in West Palm Beach, Florida. And he was asking me why a certain business is always at the top of Google for those types of searches, pressure washing, pressure cleaning, that sort of thing. And I did a little research to find out why. And the business that's always at the top is Jones Pressure Cleaning of West Palm Beach. You'll see him number one here in the maps, and he's number one here in organics. I could almost guarantee you this guy's getting a monstrous amount of calls for pressure cleaning and pressure washing in the area simply because he's sitting here. It looks like he's glued and cemented to the top of the search results for these particular words, these ones right here. So I did a little research to find out why he's ranking at the top. Very first thing I do is look at his Google listing, and I notice he has got basically a shitload of reviews, 132 reviews. He's got a lot of pictures on there. He's got one bad one right here, but that doesn't really matter. I'm seeing if he's doing any of the Google posts or anything like that. Doesn't look like he is, but there is a lot of reviews. This guy has 163, this guy's 56, 27. So he's got a lot of reviews, and I almost guarantee you he's got a lot of age with his website as well. So the website connected to it is obviously this one. So Google's going to see that, hey, look at the number one website for this search term is connected to this Google listing. Let's go ahead and give it some priority over that. So this is maybe one of the reasons why he's overtaking this one with even more reviews. And of course, I also looked and see his business citations. It doesn't seem like he has too many. Jones, I saved it on here. And how I do that is by putting his name in quotation marks and then his phone number in quotation marks. And this I tell Google to give me back pages with his business name and business phone number on there. And he only has 3. Doesn't really have many citations. So I'm guessing a lot of it has to do with those reviews, the age, and I'm sure the website connected to it because it's the number one website here on Google for that particular search result. And then I scan through his website really fast and look and see, just by my knowledge and understanding SEO, right away I could tell he's got a lot of content on here. He's got a lot of information. It's a really well designed website. I believe it's a good website because people get here, they know what this is about, they know what's in it for them, and they know how they can get it. There's a phone number right here, or email us right here. Pressure Cleaning, West Palm Beach, Florida. So what do? I go on to Domain H Checker right here. I click on there and I copied his URL, his domain name, popped it in there to see how old his domain is. And look at that, 6 years, 110 days. So almost 6.5 years old. This website's been here for a long time. And I bet you anything it's completely SEO optimized. He's following all the rules of SEO. And what I always talk about with SEO, the 5 rules you should follow: your title tag, your meta description, your H1 title tag, your H2 title tags, and the content of your website. So let's take a look. I copy his domain name, go to seoscan.org, put his information on here, and it's going to give me this information. Very first thing I see, pressure cleaning, West Palm Beach, Florida. See, he's following all the rules. Pressure washing services, all of these words are in this title tag. So he's immediately telling Google this is what this website's going to be about. His meta description, let's see if he includes those words in there too. West Palm Beach, there it is. West Palm Beach Pressure Cleaning Services. Perfect. That's basically all he needs there. H1 title tag. Let's see what he's got going on there. Pressure cleaning, West Palm Beach, Florida. He's following that rule perfectly. H2 title tag. He's got a little bit too much H2 title tags, but he's got them on there nonetheless. And a lot of them have West Palm Beach. Let's see if he's got anything that says pressure washing. Let's see. Pressure washing, Palm Beach, Florida. Pressure cleaning, West Palm Beach, Florida. He's got too many, but not enough to anger Google or anything like that, based because he has a lot of history. He's got a lot of age to his domain. Some of his images have the information about West Palm Beach pressure cleaning and that kind of thing too. I also noticed too, because there's a way to check to see if it's a WordPress website. Like I tell people, I prefer WordPress. I know they could get a little technical. This is why I try to teach people how to do it real easy with some of the things that I show. I have templates and everything that they can follow. And it seems to me over the years, I've realized, and I've talked to other people in SEO and all that stuff, that Google tends to favor WordPress websites. And this is a WordPress website. I've seen websites ranked that are Wix, Weebly. So it doesn't really matter. I feel like just a WordPress gives you just that extra little edge you need, and especially in a competitive market. But this guy's following all the rules. He's got his website. How many pages he's got? 1, 2, 3. Just doesn't have that many pages on his site. There's not much competition based on other pages competing against him. I haven't seen really too much, but that's why he's ranked at the top. The main thing for me, he's following all those 5 rules of SEO. He's got plenty of content on that website. He's got a lot of age to that domain address, so he's got a lot of trust. He's built a lot of trust with Google because of all that, and that's why he's just cemented here at the top of Google's search results. Can you beat him out? Yes, of course. Anybody can beat him out if you could build a better website that gets more response. If you get more business citations, you're getting a lot more reviews. It's going to be difficult, but there's no problem in getting in the number 2 spots here and the number 2 and 3 spots over here. So that's kind of what Google does anyways. I believe is trying to give a good little portion to its end users, the customer, so they got a lot to choose from. But it's only going to add the ones that Google deems worthy, the ones that it trusts the most, towards the top here and towards the top here. So that's why this business is ranked at the top. And I'm pretty sure if I do some research in other areas and other businesses, it's always the same thing. They're following the rules of SEO. They got age to domain and then their Google listing. They're doing everything with their Google listing. One more thing I got to check and see if they filled everything out completely. Really can't tell from here, but I'm guessing they are. And like I said, they got a lot of age, and that Google sees the number 1 page on here is connected to the site. I'm pretty sure it has a lot to do with it getting pushed here towards the top. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys, that it doesn't matter in the industry. Like I said, it could be a bounce house rental, it could be a concrete contractor. You're going to get to the top of Google if you follow their rules, if you do everything you're supposed to do. One thing I didn't check is backlinks and all that stuff, but I'm sure if I did a deeper search, that would help. But this is a huge foundation of getting a business list and get it found on Google. So if you guys want to learn more about some of the things I do, some of the service I provide, I do website design, I do the SEO. I also do have a course to teach you how to do it all yourself to save, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Because I know there's SEO companies that charge $500, $600, $700, $800, $900, even $1,000 a month for SEO for certain areas, certain industries, based on the competition. So if you can learn some of this stuff yourself, you're going to save a lot of money in the long run. I always tell people I was just a concrete truck mixer driver. I drove a truck for Lowe's for a long time too. I don't feel like I'm the super smartest guy in the world, but I've able to figure all this stuff out. And I've broken it down to simple step-by-step processes where you can do this for yourself, for your business. It doesn't matter if you're in junk removal, dumpster rental, or pressure washing. Everything that I teach for the SEO stuff will work for your business. And that's just one more tentacle of advertising for your business. I don't care if you're doing Google ads, Facebook ads, Instagram, any of that stuff. The more branches, the most tentacles out here of the spider web of net of ads, of ways to get your name out there, there's always going to benefit you in the long run. So that's all I got for you guys for now. Till next time.